on, everyone? This is Dr. Brent Pritt with Science of Falling, here with another falling tutorial. Today we're going to be working on the forward half roll. Now the forward half roll is the exact same thing as a full shoulder roll, except half of it. So it's very simple, but if you have not mastered the techniques of the full shoulder roll, you won't really know what to do in this one because you don't know the foundational hand placement, head placement, foot placement that goes into the beginning of this roll. Now, because this is a half shoulder roll, if you have the shoulder roll down, you'll learn this within a matter of seconds. It's just going to be a matter of learning the small little differences and feeling out that movement because we're cutting it short. So it's going to feel weird now that you're going from a full shoulder roll to the half roll because it's going to feel incomplete. And it is incomplete. But the reason we have this move is so that we can still go into a safe position during low momentum falls. A forward shoulder roll is really good with high momentum falls to get us through because we roll all the way through back to our feet and keep running or walking away. But the half shoulder roll, half forward shoulder roll, is essentially stopping us once we hit the ground with our glutes and our back. So I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then we'll just talk about the one or two small things you have to be aware of, and I want you to go practice and master it. So pretty simple, right? As a matter of fact, very, very easy to learn, like I said, after you master that forward shoulder roll. But if you notice, I'm landing on my back, and I'm stopping and using this arm as a kind of a halfway break, halfway balance assistive support. So when you're coming down on that glute on that side, the same opposite glute we would be rolling to from that opposite shoulder, right? Because we have that line down the back that we talked about. Once we're down here, we're essentially stopping in this range. So you can either stop sitting up, or you might stop laying down with your feet on the mat and your hand on the mat right there, or on the ground or wherever you're falling. Now, a couple things to be aware of. Try not to slap the ankle into the ground, of course, because that's going to cause some issues, maybe a broken ankle, not going to be too comfortable. Try not to slap the elbow or the wrist into the ground either. So you're essentially coming up, try to use your soft supports there, use the hand as much as you can, and use the bottom of this foot as much as you can. Now for my gentleman friends out there, you got to be aware of the family jewels, I guess you can say. When you come down, try to keep this upper leg up a little bit because you don't want to squish the important things down here. So keep that leg up until you're done with the momentum. Then you can just sit up and come back to normal. So that is the forward half roll. Very simple technique if you have the full shoulder roll done, but also very important for those low momentum scenarios. Now, I have actually used this technique in a real world scenario, and just as an example, I'll tell you about that. So I was playing on my phone, as most of us do, walking up a flight of stairs in grad school, actually, and I tripped on the top step, and I didn't have enough momentum to complete a full forward roll, so I ended up doing this half roll, landed on my back, and my ego was, needless to say, a little bit hurt as all my classmates saw me fall. They were very concerned and asked me if I was okay, but because I knew this technique and it was so ingrained into my movement pattern, it didn't faze me and I didn't get hurt. So make sure, even though this seems simpler than a full shoulder roll, that you learn it and it becomes part of your movement repertoire. And have fun doing it. That's really the main thing here. These falling techniques should all be fun to learn. As useful as they are, they're also just a really good activity to just do for enjoyment. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later.